in short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. Down to about the 37. The Steelers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down. But I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. They run forward with Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Harris, touchdown, Pittsburgh. He'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
On the jump.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right toward the sideline. Intercepted.
He'd been having a good day.
Here we go. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you set. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll roll him out right. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and
it's the nest.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. The Steelers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. Coming feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. We look at this Browns defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still... The play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes as a gain of 37 on down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his...
Get it! Crap ball 80!
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10. Down inside the 20. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. In for the Steelers, touchdown. Nice. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. It gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here now, 3rd down. Back to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. No timeouts remain. 8 seconds on the clock. He'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck. He'll make catch. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decide.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And we'll see the Steelers, leader at quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Steelers and the Texans on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston. A play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make things just like that one we saw there.
Back to throw here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, second down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Cron Martin. And the Texans are... On third down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Well, this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll look to throw here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone...
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Texans scoop it. There he goes, left side. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. And now as we so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2nd and 13. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Texans are going to get the... They'll drop to throw. And he is caught. Touchdown. George Pickens. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the... Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission.
It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on George Pickens. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris, pushing his way through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw. And this one too low. The Steelers at 7-2 here on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Forlasade and Morgan. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers take the... for the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Now Washington. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They run with Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darnell Washington, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them command.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Well, they tried to get...
The play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that Oh, the cold weather is certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The drive will start with an option going left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards.
Well, that didn't take long. The second play from scrimmage, this one nearly goes the distance, and now, what a start. You're barely on the field, and you're already set up 1st and goal.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Now a 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. has had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Keanu Britton able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. On third down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. We look at this Steeler defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, #1 versus #1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Jackson's going to keep it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And he's into the clear. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. How about that for a momentum swing? You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short.
And he'll take it into the end zone for Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Steelers 13. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
Early in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, but now it'll be 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
On the ball.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? He's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through. Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, now
he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, He positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 1. He'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
50 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it is caught. It's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Field goal unit not out there. They won 6 before halftime. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. And
he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Jackson. On the move to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Here's Jackson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, the offense, Charles, they were flirting with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick six ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had an open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away, and finds his way into the end zone.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And now here's a